that they are counting the proper ballot. When they raise it up, it is Labour Party, the person, it was what is it called? It's a genuine ballot for Labour Party. If there is PDP, say this is a genuine ballot for PDP. When they separate it, that's what we are observing. After that, they tally it and then they send the results. So when must somebody pay you to do it? Okay, if I should pay you any amount, it don't mean that whoever gives more than I do, it's like bazaar. The person becomes the highest bidder. So you are now like taxi, airport, international airport taxi for hire. Anybody can pay
Okay.
you off that day. So that is the way
Okay.
money should not be spent unless you have.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. CM, for that submission. Guys, do not forget to like this broadcast and share it. Like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much. I'm going to move straight to Mr. Theobala. Mr. Theobala, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, Mr. NCBD, are you ready for me now, please? Mr. NCBD. Okay, Mr. NCBD is still not ready. Mr. Theobala, are you ready now, please? Mr. Chooks
Yeah,
Obiboys.
thank you. Hope you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear,
Hello,
Mr.
can you hear
Theobala.
me?
Good evening to you. How are you doing today? Loud and clear. Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Please go ahead and make your contributions.
Okay. I really want to thank each and every one of us who have contributed so far for the good work we are doing here. We are here not because we just want to come here and talk. We are here for us to make our contribution for the betterment of the country. Thank you so much, everyone. I also want to thank everyone at the comment section, everyone listening to us. Please never give up on this mission. It's about us and them. Who are them? Those people who have hold political powers over the years. They don't want to let it go. They want to keep the children of the poor, the general masses, to remain in the perpetual poverty, which that is not what we signed for. Please, irrespective of the political party your father or you support, is not matter. It does not matter right now. What matters is how we can rescue that nation. It's very important. First of all, I would like to start with the speech made by Governor Autumn regarding Peter Obi visit. I really commend him for the message he sent across. He's letting the world know that Peter Obi is the most competent one among all other candidates on the race right now. He has made it clear, and is a man who have been on the path of justice. Is a man who have been speaking truth to power, irrespective of who is the government. The man have tried his best in several ways. I really want to commend him for his effort, and also coming out today to letting us know that Atiku, Tinubu, and other presidential candidates, they should step down for the person of Peter Obi, which is very, very important. Really, they are not going to step down. That's just the triple truth. He just sending a message to the world, to the people, to the electorate, that they have a better candidate on ground and they should vote for him. And also to the Charlie boy, I really want to commend his effort over the years. That guy has been on the mission of rescuing the nation. He has been speaking truth to power. He has been on the mission for fighting for the common man, irrespective of the family where he came from. He's from a very wealthy home. He never take advantage of that. He was there fighting for the masses. I never met him. I never know him before until hearing some of his messages. I really want to appreciate him. And I also want to thank you for coming out this period, for supporting the movement, irrespective of the tribe or wherever. He's standing there for the masses. I really want to thank you for that. And we should keep the message going. Regarding the person of Isaac Fayoshe, regarding what he said about money for the election and all that, I totally agree with him 100%. Whether we like it or not, we need money for this election. Whether we like it or not, we need money for this election. About a few days ago, some boys in Benue State use their personal money to print banners. use their personal money to buy things for this to share to women in the market. So also in Yoruba land, people are doing their own. Even in my own community as well, people are using their personal money. He's always sending the message to all that even we that are sitting here right now, we not cannot be talking. What fine, thank you everyone for even sending the message as well for talking. But money will play a very key role. No matter even if it's $10, $1, £1, as the case may be, it can go a long way supporting this movement. Like I said in the other day, we can organize like 100 persons. We pay them 10,000 naira. Give them flyers. They should go to the markets, go and meet all those women, tell them how to vote. This is Labour Party. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, there you have God in it. This is the people we have to vote for, not umbrella, not broom anymore. We need people to do that. Nigeria people are hungry right now. When I mean hungry, sorry to use that word, as in majority of them, you know, they need something at least in a way to put food for their table, to serve as job. My $10, your $50, whatever, my $100, the case may be, can come a long way in providing at least job for at least 10 or 100 people in Nigeria. Then those one will now go on a different location and thereby spreading the good news. That is what I'll be. The guy says so many things that we people are not really taking note of. In every polling unit, yes, we have different agents. These agents, we need transport to go to different polling units. And they will not just be there alone. They will be there like 2 or 3 persons, or 4 at the case maybe, or 15, like Pastor Tommy said. About 15 persons will be matching each polling unit. If we have 15 persons matching the polling, or 3 or 5 persons matching each polling unit, they will need to eat. They will not be begging the opposition party to give them money to buy food. At least I have voted in Nigeria a number of days. Even people that will be waiting to, as in you will see boys or girls, as the case may be, they'll be at the background waiting for the result to be counted. Even if they are not even they don't need your money to vote. You as the agent of the party, you can still buy mineral. People sell mineral around. People sell food around. You can still buy food for them. Whether we like it or not, this is required money. The guy have preached out a message. At least we should take the positive part of it. The guy saw so many things that is very important that we are not taking into consideration. There are some places for instance, in Delta, you cannot go there without using a boat. You will not just trek there. You need transportation or wherever. This thing need money. You cannot be in at the polling unit from morning to evening without spending money. You will spend money. And there are also boys, whether we like it or not, there are also boys. At least the fact that we are not buying votes does not mean you should not also take some people along with you, my dear brother, my dear sister. People will also be there that will safeguard the environment, take it or leave it. I know we are fighting for the future, fine, we know. But the truth of the matter is that we must mount guard. We must mount guard. We must employ our own policemen. Those policemen we are going to employ, I not say we are going to give them bribe, at least for mineral, for food or whatever. That is the most important thing. Not for them to come and show how to vote, they will not give them money. If you are to do that, Emiloko is very rich. You cannot, our APC that sold their presidential this thing for 100 million. Are you going to compete with them for money? No, we are not talking about that one. The most important thing is that is the aspect of keeping people at the polling unit at every stages. People that will also be there. I can remember I voted. I was there. People were just shouting. We were there, marching the place. At the end of the day, we'll go back to where there's buy seminar. At least each and every one will be spending our own personal money, which is good. Which I believe people will also do the same thing. We can start contributing from here and doing our part. I also want to talk about remember Nigeria. This is the most important thing right now. There is a problem in the country, the problem of insecurity, problem of education that is not being channeled in the right direction, lack of education, lack of maintaining the public properties and all that, hunger in the land. These are problems. And what is the cause of all this problem we are talking about today? The cause of all this problem is the bad leadership that the APC and the PDP over the years have led us into, leading many of us to travel over across the Mediterranean Sea, traveling at the air to come to the US, go to UK, and some people even cross the Mediterranean Sea, go through Libya to go to Italy. These are problems we have been facing over the year, and the causes of this problem has been caused by bad leadership. Now we are trying to find a solution to remedy or to find a panacea to all these problems we have faced over the years. One of the way of solving this problem is to, elect an accountable leader, a leader who have public interest. And we have 3 major of them lining up in the race. One of them is Atiku. I believe Atiku, as we all know, is a very corrupt human being, whether we like it or not. He's sick. He's a man who cannot even bet himself while in his car. Imagine somebody like Atiku, somebody was helping him to bet up. If somebody who cannot bet up his seat bet, how can a somebody like that bet up this country for a better economic growth? Is it Tinubu that his hand is shaking? That your hand is shaking, you are not feeling fine, you are not moving well, and with a Nigeria that is shaking, how can you hand over a shaking nation to a shaking man? These are people who have a questionable character, who have over the years, we don't know their background, we don't know their educational qualification, we don't even know their age, and they are over the time involved in drugs with their vice involving Boko Haram and other terrorist activities. Tinubu have been involved in hiring terror different thing. Is it during 2019 election? He hired thugs. Now he's not hiring bishop. It's so unfortunate that in this modern day, that is 21st century, we are still clamoring for such an individual to rule us over the years. It's so unfortunate. Like Kachi, I also wanted to know, because the way you are asking the question, sometimes I began to wonder if you are not on social media. As in, we saw video clearly where bishops were undressing and dressing up themselves just to go and support the person of Ahmed Tinubu. We saw different video flying all over the social media. How people were sharing money. Do you call those one real bishop? Of course, you know they are fake bishop. And if all these things is happening, imagine a leader that want to rule. You are surrounding yourself with this fake and all these things that are not, measurable to today's reality. And is this kind of person they want to rule us? Please see, there is no question about this. I wanted your caption today to you're supposed to have written Tinubu hire fake bishop to unveil Shetima. That is what I'm expecting for your headlines. Because if we were to be opposition now, maybe Peter Obi did that, they would have used that same caption to work against Peter Obi. However, the most important thing is that it's clear to Nigerian masses that Tinubu is fake in his life, is fake in his government, is fake in unveiling his VP. And this is a man who hire delegates, hire aspirants just to win APC tickets. Where are we going? How can we continue like this? How can we continue like this? In short, I just want to urge each and every one of us, because the issue now is not just affecting people in Nigeria. It's affecting every one of us living here in the US, Canada, and wherever the place you might find yourself. What is the solution to all this problem we are facing? The problem of insecurity in the land. It's just like, according to Omoye's Corner, they will say turn by turn Nigeria Limited. If it's not, you are alive today because it has not happened to you. Nigeria have happened to many of us, whether by death or by hunger or by mismanagement or bad governance. Many of us find ourselves here in the United States or in the US or UK or wherever because of the bad leadership that have happened to each and every one of us. This is the time for us to change it. Please, we need money for election, whether we like it or not. We need money for election. Thank God, maybe like the one of the speaker here said earlier, that is donating his money either for his mom or anybody. So likewise, I pray everyone should do the same. We should do the same. And apart from that, at least I believe we can also do our part. No matter what, we are coming here every day by day. We know our names. At least Nigeria will know our names. We can as well donate like $50, $20, the case maybe, just to print one or two banners, just to print one or two flyers, share around, t-shirt and all that. These are the awareness we are talking about. We are not going there to vote. It is our mother, our younger ones that we vote. We need to educate them. I see what Nigerian comedians are doing. Those young people, they are doing their best, organizing free privacy, them MC Casino and many other people like that. Edo Pikin and many others. They are doing their best. So we need to do our part. Thank God at least for creating this platform for us to send a message across to every individual. Regarding Abba Kyari situation, I think it's so unfortunate that we are in a country that does not believe in the rule of law. By now, that guy's supposed to have faced a jail term, or if he's going to jail, or if he's going to be free, we would have known. By now, that case is not supposed to have delayed to this point. Now you are begging for for release. He should be happy that they are even is even in custody, because if he's outside, who knows what will happen to him, or where will he travel to that the police will not arrest him for US or whatever. Please, that issue is a no-no. I don't even want to even talk more about that. Most importantly, I just want to beg each and every one of us, everyone here, at least we need to do our best by reaching out to everyone at home in Nigeria, speaking the good news, preaching the Peter Obi gospel to them. He's not going there for his own personal need. He's going there for the benefit of the Nigerian nation. What we are fighting today is beyond us. It's beyond the Peter Obi rather. We just have to make it possible for our children. We just have to make it possible for the younger ones in the country right now. Nigeria no need what all they are just clamoring for is good, just constant electricity, good water supply, good internet supply. Then you see each and every one of us, Nigerians are the case maybe, they will start bringing up their talent. Look at our university system. It's degrading every day. Imagine they say Nigeria graduates are unemployable. Yes, it's true. What are they teaching in the university? All they do at the end of the semester, you come and write the exam, you get A or you get B, they say you are graduated. But during the process of you graduating, no assignment, nothing that is going on, no research, no projects. All they just do, you just can't go pass your exam, you go say make first class, make 2-1, make 2-2 or whatever. And our university system is not working, no internet. This is what Peter Obi is coming out to provide solution to. No internet, no research. On a normal day, we are talking about us going on strike. If we're to be in a same environment, only the research that our professor will be doing in their lab will be fetching them billions and millions of naira. You know, but today they remain docile, nothing is happening. They are not even carrying any research. Now we are talking about electricity. Somebody just mentioned here where you can power electricity from a river, from the ocean, even from physics, from any. What are you talking about? Waste. You can do so many things, but our research is not working. Our lab is not working in Nigeria. You'll even see some university, for instance, in computer science department, in various university or engineering, they don't even have computer labs. These are what they are fighting for. Why? Because of bad governance have already got to this level. Nigeria, we have the talent, we have the human resources, we have everything. And one of the key points of a nation building is human capital development, which Peter Obi over the years have been speaking about. This is time for us to take up the challenge. This is time for us to take up this thing. Like now, I work here in my house, and most of the people I work with are in India. They are in India here. We'll come on the internet, we talk, we discuss. This is the project, this is the task for today. Then everybody we work on on one platform on the crowd. We'll do everything. Nigeria can have that same leverage. Maybe they'll be in their house working in a US company. That is the most important thing we are talking about. Don't go and collect money for your personal gain, because after 1 or 2 hours, that money will go. It will go. The world is not becoming a global village whereby you can sit in Nigeria and work in any company in the world. Please, let's take this project serious. Let's take this project serious. It's not about Peter Obi. Fine, I really want to thank each and every one of us, CM and everybody. Your point is valid. Everyone, your point is valid. But the most important thing is that we just have to come together. We need money for this election. Very important. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Theobala. Mr. Theobala, he asked me a question. He said sometimes I ask these questions. You wonder if I'm not on social media. Of course,
No.
I see this.
I did not say so. No. I did not say whether if you are not on social media. I said whether if you have not seen some of the videos that where they were changing their
Okay.
clothes.
Okay, of course, I see these things, right? I make my research before bringing them on here for us to literally discuss about it. But you read that statement with me that Tinubu made. You read it with me, and they said those people are fake. You read it with me. So that's why I read it out loud for you guys to hear. So, because we saw the videos, we saw the pictures, we saw that journalists even went there to even try to interview these people to find out what parish, what church, what ministry are you coming from. But, none of them could grant any interview apart from one guy. Somebody in the comment section was even saying just now that if those people's presence, if they are actually bishops and their presence are much needed, why were they not allowed to give a speech at the conference or at the unveiling, or I don't know what it's called? Why were they not given the chance to make a speech? It's just it's just so sad, right? Like everybody literally said, these guys they don't regard, they don't have regards for us.
There's another video, about two other videos like that, where some people were sitting
Hmm.
inside car, where they were videoing them, where they were sharing money, where two other some persons were under a tree, or changing their clothes. So all these things is real. It's
Yes,
fake.
I saw
Tinubu,
it. I
everything about
saw
Tinubu
them.
is fake. And Tinubu,
I saw
see,
them.
as far as
Twitter
I'm
is even
concerned,
on fire.
okay, thank you.
Hmm. Twitter is even on fire. Like, people have been coming out to mention names, to give details of these people present at that place as bishops. Yeah, we saw these things, but look at the statement they came out to say now. They said
It's
those
so
guys
it's
are
so
not
unfortunate.
mechanics.
It's
They
so
are not.
unfortunate.
They are not wheelbarrow pusher or shoemaker like people claim that they are. It's just, hey, it tire me, my brother. It tire me. I no go lie for you. Anyways, I want to say thank you to Mr. Come. You were with me here on screen. Waiting happen. You just run disappear. Thank you so much, Mr. Come, for the support. I appreciate you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. God bless you, and all you do. Thank you so much, Mr. Come. And I want to say thank you to Pansat HD. Pansat HD. Thank you so much for the super sticker right there. God bless you. God bless you for always, I mean, always supporting us. God bless you. This means a lot to us. We do not take your love, your encouragement, and support for granted. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast. The like is actually really poor. Please help me to like and share this broadcast. Please like and share. Thank you very much, and God bless you as you do so. Guys, make use of your super chat on the comment section. Make use of it. Click on it, support us with anything that you can, support us to move this forward. Thank you guys so much. And if you're yet to subscribe, if you're new here, please subscribe to our platform, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very, very much. Mr. NCBD, you sent a message saying that you are ready now. Mr. NCBD, are you ready for us, please?
Yes. My sister. Hello.
Okay, Mr. NCBD, good evening. I can hear you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, thank you, Miss Kachi, and everyone in the panel, and all the viewers wherever they are, listeners. Um, yeah. Well, thank you once again. Sometimes when this show comes on, this show is very important. It's much sorted after, so sometimes you might not be in the right place, but you just quickly join before the house is full. Before you know, 1 2 Ninja will just come and take your spot. No shade to 2 Ninja, is my guy. So um well, I will just start by saying that I've been here all through listening, and I think I don't know where I should start from. Is it from autumn? Is it from Let me just start from autumn. You see, the thing is that the man, he didn't actually say that those other guys should step down for Peter Obi, but he's saying that he should see them and all that. But these are politicians. At the end of the day, they've made themselves people that we cannot trust, no matter what they say and no matter the kind of impression they create um, on in the media. So at the end of the day, everything that these people are saying, we must take it with a pinch of salt. We should not just say, okay, this is how. Because at the end of the day, it's still there shouting that PDP. So at the end of the day, these people will always be there shouting, singing the praises of their parties ahead of the people. And that is why what's the name of that man from Wiki? That is the reason why, with all the noise and all the shouting, all the screaming, you would think by now he would have even formed his own party, or maybe decamped to Labour Party or something, but he's still there. So what does that show us? That we must take what these people are saying with our two eyes opened. Then, sorry, for these people that this unknown bishop, unknown clerics, obviously anything is possible, and I don't know why anybody is surprised. But the thing that should worry people is that the leadership of APC, they are acknowledging these guys, they are making reference to them. I watched the interview with the organizing secretary of APC on Arise TV, making reference to these guys as clerics came for the unveiling. So it means they definitely have something. They definitely know about the whole unknown bishop saga. Then even Shetima himself, when he was giving his speech, he said that 30 bishops, 30 clerics are present. So these guys know what is going on. It's just so sad. It's unfortunate that, well, anybody that is still underrating what these people can do shamelessly, with everything we have seen from sharing money, during NSAS, these people used what are those vehicles called? Is it Land Cruiser? All those vehicles, they use them to bring thugs. They were dropping off thugs all over the place, and we saw it. It's not like the story. We saw the videos, and yet some people are all of a sudden allowing their tribal sentiments or whatever reason they have, to blind them, and they are just sticking to their oppressors. But you see, unfortunately, let me quickly touch on Charlie Boy, so that I can just join these points together. You see, Charlie Boy, yeah, apology. I think Charlie Boy is close to 70 or maybe 60 something. I'm not sure of his age. But he looks.
71.
Sorry?
71.
Oh, wow. I actually thought he's 60, maybe 5 or so. It's amazing, it's amazing. So, but yeah, the apology is there, but I think he was just trying to be polite, to be nice and all that, because for him, at least he has been speaking out. But he said he didn't do much. He didn't do as much as he would have loved to do. Yeah, maybe. But if only one person's eyes are open when he's in the middle of, let's say, other 1,000 people, they will even stone him if others are asleep. So he did what he can, his best. He has always been speaking truth to power. And I must really commend the man, because we've seen him every time coming out. This is someone that has not sold out, because if he has sold out, we will not be hearing his voice. So from every regime, he has always stick to, the side of the people. So, yes, the apology is necessary, but it's not too late. Once there's life, there is hope. As long as you're alive, there's a lot you can do, whether you're young or you're old. There are a lot of people in the world that have made positive change even in their old age. So the old age does not mean that time is gone. So, but people like these people, the reason why sometimes they've been able to perpetrate this corruption, you know, is because of, they use this stooge method whereby they just kind of bribe people. That's why you must be careful of supporting people because they are from your tribe, or they are from your area, or they are in your field of operation or something, or career, because they don't have time to start going to convince every single person in the country. So what they do, they install stooges everywhere, or even if those guys are already there, they just go and meet them and give them some money. And before you know, those people are talking a different story. It's someone like Asari Dokubo. What do you think he can say about Tinubu? He's the same person that said it on live, not that somebody accused him that Tinubu built a house for him and his wife. gave them gifts of houses in Lagos. So what do you think someone like that can say about Tinubu? So imagine if now people are listening to Asari Dokubo, maybe he has some followership, that's he will automatically try to convince them that Tinubu is the right man for the job. And we see how he has been doing that online. So this is how they operate, and this is how they've been able to perpetrate this their corruption all over the country. They just pay people, install MC Oluomo, all those people that you see everywhere, whether it's in the media, whether it's in entertainment, everywhere. They just have people that they feel like they are influential. They can influence a certain group of people. Those are the people that are working for them, and this is how they've been able to carry out their atrocity over the years in that country. So, and they don't have any clear strategy. Look at all the opposition of Peter Obi. They're either attacking the first thing they did, they tried to do when he just came out was to try and tribalize the whole campaign. Oh, he's from the East, he's an Igbo man, what. They really pushed that narrative. It didn't work. When they started seeing the growing support from other regions, that's why I always keep on thanking our Edo people, because they actually they are like a very significant force in changing that narrative of Peter Obi being an Igbo candidate or a tribal, just somebody from one side that only one side of the country wants. So other people have been there, but the Edo people, the way they came out en masse, that massive crowd changed the game, and we are forever grateful to our Edo brothers and sisters. But we have seen it also now is spreading across the entire country, including the north. So they don't have any other thing. After that did not work, now they will come up with a religious blackmail. They are still pushing out that tribal this and trying to see if it will stick at some point, but it's clearly showing that it has failed. So unfortunately, all these things is working against them, and is working for the good of Peter Obi and the obedience and every sensible, reasonable Nigerian that wants to see positive change. So thank you so much. That's what I can say for now.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. NCBD, for that contribution. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Chooks Obibwes. Guys, help me to like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you again to Pansat HD. Thank you for the continuous show of love. I appreciate you. God bless you. Mr. Chooks Obibwes, are you ready for me, please?
Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Chooks. How are you doing today?
Oh, thank God.
Okay, please go ahead and make your contributions.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Charlie Boy, the area father himself. Since I've been following him, from my youth. He's been he's been consistent. I don't think he's apologizing for himself, but for his generation, to be specific. And which I think he is entitled to do so. For me, the greatest people that is disappointing Nigerians or the youth is the press. The press is, growing up during the military, I see so many journalists going on exile, fighting the military. Since we had democracy, I don't know, I'm not sure if they know the meaning of democracy. The press has gone underground, completely underground. Look at what we are discussing today. None of them, look at all this scandal, none of them have ever invited Tinubu to interview him. These are the people.
Mr. Chooks, you cannot be so sure if they've not tried to invite him.
If they invite him and he refuses, They owe Nigerians to let us know. They owe it to Nigerians. That is why I am confident to say they have not done until they tell Nigerians, we have done and he has refused. Because we can afford to have a president again that is adamant of whatever that is happening. No, this is the time to test them. And the people that are in the best position to do so is the press. Look at all the scandals going on. None of them have gone investigative journalism and come up with answers to this. I tell you, I live in the United Kingdom. If it were to be in United Kingdom, these bishops appeared yesterday. Me and you will not sit down here to debate if they are fake or real. We will not be here debating because the journalists, the media will follow them and get them. So I think the media is the highest thing that has disappointed Nigerians since democracy. I cannot say before democracy because it was a tough task, and of which they come up with an excellent mark. And look at today. We said we are in democracy, and the media cannot help the masses. Who is there to educate us? It is the job of the media to educate the masses. So what is happening to us, we know where it comes from. And we pray that it will change, because when the people take over the power, everything will work as it should. And the other one, they hired bishops. Well, I don't know how again Tinubu can tell us how desperate he is. I had I think second to the last speaker said you shouldn't have. No, your job there is to ask the questions. You shouldn't be on one side. You should say it. Let us have opinion. Because I think even before you ask that question, you know the answer. You know where everybody is gonna fall within. So I think don't shy away from asking such, because it is your job. Tinubu, everybody who, like somebody come on the stage, said you will labor in vain. Somebody come on the stage, say it's my turn. And look at this one now. To an extent that he can hire bishops, it's so disgraceful. And I'm a bit disappointed with the Khan, because if we were to reverse this the other way around, imagine P2B going to hire an imams and ustaz to do this. We will know what would have happened. And the Khan shouldn't just say, hey, they are not from us. They should host somebody for somebody to say, this is actually what happened, because you don't tell me they just walk in there. That place is a secured place. They can't just allow anybody to walk in. So we need their names. We need their identities. Because if they have impersonated, it's a crime. So Khan should stand up and speak. If they have impersonated, imagine you wearing an army uniform walking on the street of Nigeria, which for me is not even supposed to be a crime. But today it's a crime in Nigeria. Imagine you doing that, putting on an army uniform, walking on the street of Nigeria. So Khan should stand up and do something about that. Kashi, I don't know if I've missed any.
Okay, yeah, you've not touched on Abakari.
Oh, yeah, thank you. On Abakari, like I think Alex said, he knew who Americans are. That's why he remained there. He did not remain there because he's a good person. But he knew once he get out of there, America is taking him within weeks. So that's why he remains. So he shouldn't come like what is it called? Osibanjo's operation. He remained there because he has no chance. He has no chance because if he goes out of that place, he will be. I mean, is he the only one that is there? Are there no other prisoners? If they grant him bail because of this, others should be granted bail. They all have the same right. They all have the same right. They violated the right given to them. That's why they're there. They're not there because they choose to. So if no judge says you have not done what you've been accused for, they all have the same right. So if they give him bail because his life is in danger or because he didn't escape, every one of them that didn't escape that day should be given the same opportunity. So I don't consider that even to make headline. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Troops. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Mr. Joseph Orji for, the super sticker. God bless you. I'm so grateful, guys. I'm really so grateful, Mr. Joseph Orji, Mr. Pansat, HD, Mr. Come. I'm really grateful for this. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Guys, please help us to like and share this broadcast. We have a lot of people watching us, but the likes are not encouraging right now. If you're watching me right now, if you're watching us, if you're joining our show, please help us to like and share this broadcast. Like and share, guys. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do so. Please subscribe, please like and share. And don't forget to use the super sticker sign right there on the right hand side on the comment section. Click on it and support us with anything that you can support us with. God bless you as you do so. Guys, do not forget to like and share. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we come live like this. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Let Go. Mr. Let Go, are you ready for me, please? Mr. Let Go.
Yes. How are you? How are you, Kachi? Hello?
I can hear you, Mr. Let Go. Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Good evening to you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So please go ahead and make your contributions.
Yes, I was looking at the chat. Somebody just, tested something on the chat that Charley Boy is 72 years old and Tinubu is 70 years old. So,
Yes.
so when you look at the 72 years old man and you look at the 70-year-old man, I don't know. Just tell us what is the answer. So I will start by saying that it's unfortunate, starting from the unknown bishop. So since yesterday, I tried to find out. So in Nigeria, they told me that we have about four female bishops in Nigeria, and out of those 4 female bishops, the lady that was the bishop in between those people, the name and the face and the body is not among. So those bishops yesterday was unknown. As we have unknown gunmen, we now have unknown bishops in Nigeria. So that is the present situation. It is unfortunate, but I will ask one question. Why are we talking about APC? Every day we all run down to APC. And I believe the reason why Nigerians are talking about APC is that APC is the ruling power in Nigeria, and APC has the power to ring the election, and APC have the power to be in power again. That is the only reason, because if it is not that reason, we shouldn't be talking about APC, because they have done enough not to rule Nigeria again, but because we know our country. Yes is no, and no is yes. That is why everybody is shouting APC, APC, APC. And yet, nothing is going to happen. Let me tell you the truth. Somebody in this platform said that in this election, Labour Party need money. Yes, Labour Party need money to fund this election. They need money. Without money, you can't fund this election. Without money, you can't get to the lowest stream of this country. Okay, 2 days ago, I was listening to journalist hangout on a channel television, and this guy, Jide, he was saying that he did a little investigation in the faraway north, like Zamfara, Borno, all those faraway places, and he came back with an answer that half of people in the north and in the Yoruba land does not have a toilet where they go to toilet, compared to people that have where they go to toilet. The toilet he means is not even the water system toilet, the pit, the one that they dig with shovel. So majority of people do not have where they go to toilet. And he found out again that majority of the people do not have a radio, even walking, talking radio, they don't have it. So he come back again and said that majority, 95% of the homes in all those areas do not have a television. So majority of them do not have a cell phone. So he said that all these things we are talking about, Nigerians every day on television, about vote buying, about rigging of election, those people in the faraway areas of the Nigeria don't know anything about it. They don't even know anything about the Labour Party. They don't even know anything about P2B. They don't even know anything about Tinubu. They don't even know anything about Atiku. But all what they know that comes on election time, Shetima and his people, they will go there, brought their money, and drop the money and tell them what to do. They will be voting where they want them to vote. So that is what is happening. And that is the reason why this current APC are boasting of winning the election by all means. And let us not forget the Jagaban and Shetima. Shetima is a multi-billionaire. Shetima, find out about him. He's a multi-billionaire. And these guys are ready. These guys are willing to splash the Nigerian money that they have looted over the years. So that is the situation of our country. So coming back to Abakari, you know, where Abakari is Abakari is in a safest place he can ever be. Because Abakari know. And Nigerian government knows the reason why they put Abakari in the jail. Because they are hiding more truth. Nigerian government under APC are hiding more. The government, the governors, the senator, the president, they all have in hand on what Abakari was doing. So they all have in hand in the drug that Abakari was doing with the government officials. So they know that if American government captures Abakari, a lot of our governors, a lot of our senators, the president and his co, many of them is going to be indicted. So that is why Abakari is where he is. And Abakari will remain there. He will remain there. He's not going to come out. Because they know that if they give Abakari bail today, America will start looking for him and they will get him. Likewise, the way they get Ekweremadu today. If they told Ekweremadu that UK have been looking for him, he will not believe that. He will not know that a little thing can aggravate what has been hidden. So these are the things that are happening that make the Western world does not trust Nigeria today. So that's what I have to say about Abakari. And I will say it again to my fellow Nigerians. Wherever you are, you have to be alive to see 2023. Wherever you are, you have to be alive to vote. Before the vote comes in, protect yourself. Self-security is what matters now because these guys, they are everywhere. These guys, they are every corner of our homes. These guys, they are on air, on land. Anywhere you can mention, they are all there, and they are being sponsored with sophisticated weapons. So wherever you are, guide yourself, protect yourself, do not move anyhow. Be cautious of your surroundings. Don't trust anybody anymore. People have been sold their rights. People have been sold their life to these guys. So
Okay.
let us encourage our people. Go and get your PVC and do all you can to vote for Labour Party. That is what I have to say. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you so much, Mr. Letgo, for that contribution. I'm going to come back to you shortly. Ngozi Rita Nwanemo Daluso Chukwu Gozie Gị. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you for supporting this movement. God bless you. Guys, do not forget to like and share, and also make use of the super chats right there on the comment section, the right hand part of the comment section. Support us with anything you can. God bless you as you do so. Our job is quite not easy, but we need encouragement for you guys to keep pushing, to keep doing what we know how to do. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. I appreciate the viewers. I appreciate those of you in the comment section. I appreciate my amazing panelists. God bless you. God bless you for always taking time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. Thank you so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, please.
Yeah, good
Sorry,
morning.
Miss Kachi.
Yeah, I can hear you, Mr.
Good
Nsibidi.
morning.
Sorry, please. Only 1 minute. I did not. I actually forgot this topic, and I really wanted to say something very
Which
fast
one?
about this one of this guy that is saying that Obi needs to spend money if he
That's
wants to win.
Isaac Fayoshe.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it's actually Sheyi something. Okay. Well,
Okay,
just very
Mr.
briefly.
Collins, Mr. Collins, I'm so sorry. Please just allow Mr. Nsibidi to quickly make his contribution. I'm going to come back to you soon. Mr. Nsibidi, please make it fast. Thank you very much.
Yes. So you see, the man, this money politics that we are talking about, I don't think Obi is a naive politician and all that. If not, he wouldn't have gotten to where he is right now. So what I know is that as much as many of the people in the villages in the hinterlands are not aware so much of what is happening on in social media and everything, but they also are feeling the issue one way or the other, in their daily life security. A lot of people in the villages cannot go to the farm. And it's just, the village people, many of them, they listen to news, traditional news, whether it's newspaper they read or they listen to the traditional news. And also the security issues is biting everyone. And also, most importantly, almost everyone, if not everyone, almost everyone who is in those so-called rural, far, areas, they have relatives, whether it's children or brothers or sisters or what, or even friends that are in the city. So that is where that sensitization will come in, where you just need to sometimes. I remember some time back, the only way we get some of our people to vote then who want them to vote is just by call. That I hope you know what is happening. You've seen this and this and this, vote for this person. And they do it, because so I think we should not be afraid of that there are a lot of people inside don't know. Because definitely they are feeling the bite of insecurity, especially. And the money politics, someone was saying something some time back and he said there needs to be logistics, people that will mount, that will be guarding the votes or looking at or monitoring the ballot casting needs to eat. The only money that Peter Obi's campaign is refusing to spend is the money of bribing people to vote. Every other kind of logistic support that they need money for. I'm sure that they are catering for that. I'm sure they're budgeted for that. I'm sure they are planning for that or they are contributing and raising money towards that. The only thing so let us not get it twisted or let's not mix it up that there's no money to even do the proper or the basic logistics. It's only that illegal, you know, vote buying that the campaign of Peter Obi is not interested in. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Nsibidi. Mr. Collins, are you ready for me now, please?
Of course. Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well, thank you. Please go ahead and make your contributions.
I don't have much to say because I think we said a lot about this case in the morning. When it comes to, I want to talk on three things concerning the money part of it. I think people should stop listening to fake media because when you're listening to all these big media in Nigeria, I think you get things wrong. I think when you start listening to them, because all they focus in their own media, they talk about two parties. They focus on debating on APC, PDP, APC, PDP. Because of that is who pay the money. People should get out of that. I think social media now have gone to another form in a bigger way that if you watch, most individuals also make money more than the social media. If you watch, like in America, some people don't even listen to CNN, they don't even care about them. The view is very low because people don't listen to them again because they have a way to get their news. There are so many ways to get your news. When you're on Twitter, you can get your news. You're on Instagram, you can get your news, and you are getting genuine news, not those ones they edited. Because all the one they're going to show you, they're going to show you something they already addicted. So, but when you want to get the news now, social media have make everything possible. People share news on Facebook, people share news everywhere, all platform. You can get the news. So, and when it comes to this P2B movement, people should like. I think people have showed the example that a lot of people have to learn from it. Look what happened when P2B celebrated birthday. This is the first time somebody that has not even been a president of Nigeria. People are celebrating the birthday of their president. As in, this is the first time in history. Even nobody cares even when Buhari is if Buhari nobody if you ask any Nigeria, they don't know when Buhari what time is Buhari birthday, what time is Tinubu birthday. Nobody knows about it. But people are busy. You look at what is happening in the street. People are volunteering their own money, going around, sharing people food, doing so many things in the name of P2B. So all these things should show people that when you keep looking at somebody said here that Deji carried the research, what do you expect for somebody like that to say? He will say one or two things. I don't believe in all those people because I believe the little details I get from the normal platforms is okay for me. Those are the people that is going to tell you what is happening in the street. Then they're talking about money. We know that this election, people will need money. That is compulsory. But one thing I want people to get straight is that you see, when it comes to something like this is a movement. This is not party thing. Now, it's a different from like the party thing because one, I remember when first time when Jonathan contested for election, nobody in my place gave us any money. But because we believe in Jonathan, we make sure that we voted for Jonathan. Anybody that is coming, we are pointing is vote for Jonathan, vote for Jonathan. Nobody gave us any money, but we are doing it because we wanted Jonathan there. And that is how it's going to be for P2B because a lot of people are going there to vote. They already, and when they are going there to vote, they will be screaming to people, vote for P2B. So the news have already circulated to everybody's ear. Before they keep, before APC and PDP keep talking about it's on social media, it's on social media. But now they have started seeing it. They have started seeing it on the street, seeing it, even people in the market, everywhere. People are seeing it. And one thing about social media is that everybody have, even if those people that they said they are in a rural area, they have relation who is in abroad, they have relation who is in the city, because at the end of the day, they have their phone who can, even if they don't have internet, but they can call on them on phone. Okay, how is your mother? How is mama? How is papa? And there they will see tell them what is going on. So it's a simple conversation. So when people come out, maybe when you listen to media, they'll keep narrating in their own tune. That is, they are making you to believe in what they are saying. But me and you, average people, knows that what they are saying is lie. What they are saying is like people are no longer listening to what they are selling because you can't be listening. We've been listening for these people for how many long now? How many long? I listened to China's television. I was listening to the PDP Atiku campaign spokesman, and one other he said that he's a former secretary to APC in Enugu State or something. Both of them, even the lady that was asking them question on that China's television, asked them a question as an APC man. What are you going to use to campaign to people? You are going to tell Nigeria that okay, because the threat is you are going to tell Nigeria that say insecurity, insecurity, and the economy, the economy of the nation, and everything. So now your government is the one on the seat, and people are seeing what you can be able to do in the insecurity. Since the government, is there any manifesto different from the one APC have with the one Tinubu is going to present to us? These are the same parties. So what is the difference that you presenting to us? Then he asked the other man in PDP, what are you going to do? Because people said they are tired of PDP. That is the reason they voted for APC. The reason they voted for APC is because they are tired for what PDP is giving them. So what are you bringing new to convince people to vote for me? So, when they keep selling people this ideology of this, nobody listening to them again. Even for me, I don't listen to what big media has said. I don't listen to them because they don't have anything to say. Because most of them, like the other man said here, the media in Nigeria, I think they are the one contributing to the failure of the government, the failure of Nigeria, because they don't say what they are saying. Because if they started projecting what they are saying, you will see things keep moving. This unknown gunmen that we're talking about, these herdsmen that we're talking about, this bandits that we're talking about, who brought these names? It's the media that brought this name because they failed to call what that thing is. They failed to speak the truth because when you see something bad, you mention that this is terrorist, not bandit. What is bandit? What I don't know what is the name. It's only in Nigeria you see people generating them from nowhere. Those are terrorists. It's not bandit. What is herdsmen? Those are terrorists. It's not a herdsmen anything. So now you look at the situation Nigeria find herself into. So for me, I don't believe in their crap because they have been selling this info since 2000 and since 1999. This is even since Nigeria is getting to 61 or 60 something years now. I don't care how old Nigeria is. Now, nobody, they be selling the same stories, and these are the same people selling the same stories. So, I want people to get this thing straight. When it comes to P2B of a thing, it's not party thing. This is a movement. Watch what happened during the NSAS. Everybody queue on one line. So when the movement started, nobody cares of the party. They don't look at the party. They look at everybody's targeting something. They may be voting APC or PDP in other things or whatever. But that thing, everybody is chanting for that particular thing. They're telling you that this is where they're going for. And that is how it's going to be. We all know that people are bringing money when it comes to this election. When the campaign haven't even started, but people have already started the campaign in the name of P2B. So when the campaign started in August, you will see people will come out in our own way. We are also contributing. For me, in my own way, I do contribute in my own way because I have to send the message in my place. You understand? So, and I believe during that day, before the election, I still have other things to do. Because now people are not coming to say, okay, go and take this money. Everybody is not giving anybody money because they know that I know how to do my own. Because how they know, I know if I go to market, I share people back that have done my own part. If I go to put a billboard, I have done my own part. People are building billboard in the name of P2B. Are you giving them money? Are you telling them they don't know what they are doing? People already printed car. People are even in keke. You see people clothing people's keke in the name of P2B. People already clothing ties in the name of P2B. They are doing that. That is message, and that is the money this young man is talking about. If he expected P2B to start sharing agent, go to pay this agent, nobody is paying anybody because one, if everybody that is going to count that is going to vote that day is an agent. Anybody that is going to vote that election 2020 coming 20, I'm telling you, anybody that is going to vote that day is an agent because I witnessed it. I was there during that period. We are all work as an agent. Nobody stand there as an agent. Even the person that are appointed as an agent don't even know what he's doing. All of us, we are there working as an agent. So people that is going to vote that election, that their vote that day, they are the people, the agent you are seeing. And P2B keep telling you they are the structure. But people don't fear because somebody will come out and be talking about how P2B is going to win, is going to get agent. Those they are just narrating rubbish. They are just saying something just to divert people's attention. Now people will be telling how so P2B will not win this thing because he don't have money. That is crap. They are just finding what these people are just paid to be bringing some suggestion that doesn't even buy to what we are talking about. For me, when it comes to this election, it's not party. And the earlier better people start to understand it, is better for them because I said this is 2.2 of NSAS because now NSAS is like people doing that NSAS. People made a mistake. Now they try to correct that mistake when it comes to, because during NSAS, you can pinch somebody that this is their leader. Let's threat this person, let this person. So when we threat him, he will run out of Nigeria. But this time now, you don't know who is the leader. So it's like the leader is moving in spirit. Nobody knows who is the leader. So everybody is moving in one direction. This is NSAS like in 2.2 or something like that. So, but if anybody telling you that you are coming to like the way PDP is going to campaign, it's a different thing from the way Labour is going to campaign. Labour is Watch, I'm telling you, watch what is going to happen when Peter Obi will flag up his campaign coming next month to show everybody what this is all about. If you go to the north, I serve in KB State in a local government called Mayama. I still have some people there, and they are still shouting for Peter Obi there. So if Peter Obi can get his people shouting for him in Liba, in the rural areas, that shows you how the message have gone. Because I know that village. So it's a village that even they don't even have, there is no pure water in that village. Then drink well water. So if people from that place are still, if you call them on phone, they are telling you that say they are hearing, say Peter Obi, say Peter Obi, that shows you how the message have been able to reach to them. So if anybody coming out on media narrating their own ideas or telling you you must get you need 30 billion, those are crap. I don't subscribe in all those kind of stories. All I subscribe stories I subscribe every day. When I look at online, I went online, I saw what is happening on the street because the media will not show you those things that is happening on the street. They cannot, they will never in their life show you those things. So because if they show you those things, people will start, okay, so yeah, now people now I can get my message without channels, I can get my message without Arise News, I can get my message without TVC, I can get my message without AIT. There are so many ways to get my message. So people are doing YouTube, but you can see other people. So there are so many ways. And if you watch what happened, even this incident that happened about this unknown bishop from unknown government, we now have unknown bishop. People are using it as a joke now. Even that alone is like a message too. So there are so many ways to people to get their message. This is not Nigeria like 1919 or Nigeria like 1988. This is Nigeria 2022. So if APC keep telling people that social media don't win election, APC emerge today as the government they are today because of social media. Social media made APC what they are today. So if anybody that is going to speak about social media, APC shouldn't be a people that will speak about social media because social media brought them to power. So it's the power of social media that if social media can make APC win election in the year of 2015, come on, this is 2022. You're supposed to know that social media have gone to another level. So he should make Peter be that president. So for me, I am not even as scared. When people talk about being scared, it's like a thing for me. When I see Peter Obi, I look at it that this young man have won this election already and they know it. Daniel Buala is an APC member. He told you that this election is a two-horse race between Peter Obi and Atiku because Tinubu have lost it in different ways. Because when you keep lying to people, once you start lying to people, you must find so many ways to cover your lies. So, and now they have the non-focus APC is supposed to be focusing. They are not focusing on that. And you watch what happened the day Peter Obi went to Arise News. Every single people witness what happened on the street. Even on the street, you can sense it. You can sense it's like Nigeria is playing football. People are watching football. People went to tune to watch what Peter Obi is saying. That shows you the level this thing have gone to. Not like maybe it's not a child's play anymore. This is not a child's play anymore. This is very serious. So if people coming here to maybe to narrate stories, they maybe ideology that some people are bringing, I don't subscribe on it. All I subscribe is what I'm seeing in people. I see people in my community. I hear what in my community are saying. I see what people in the street are talking about. Those are people you are supposed to be focused. If you want to get what is happening in Nigeria, don't listen to what Channels is telling you. If you want to know the pain Nigeria is feeling, go to the street. They are the people feeling the pain. They are the people that's going to tell you what they are feeling. It's not the media. It's media cannot tell you anything. They won't tell anything. People that is feeling the pain, the anger, the poverty in Nigeria are the people in the street, not all these people you see on the channel, they wear their suit. They can't narrate the whole thing that is happening because none of them have ever went to the street, ask people how they are feeling. Like sometimes if I watch online on Facebook on Twitter, you see people, then go on street asking people, who are you going to vote? You see people, these unbiased, you see them, they will be telling you this is who they are going to vote. So if people have been hearing those news, so what are you trying to tell me now that getting to 2023, that this message will not get even to the rural areas? It's going to get there because in that rural area, they have somebody they used to call. Apart from not talking to that person on WhatsApp or not talking to that person on Facebook, then call that person through on cell phone. So they can get that person through on cell phone. So I believe the message have gone to viral to anybody to understand, whoever cares to listen. And coming to this unknown bishop of a thing, I think is an insult to anybody to a Christian. As a Christian, it's an insult to me when I look at such a thing. So it's an insult. I think the can should take it more serious because coming out to just make an statement is like it's just like you are not serious about it. I think there's supposed to be a serious involve police in this so that they can be able to arrest people, use people for an example, set example, so that next time nobody will try that kind of atrocity because that is an atrocity for using such a thing. Because sometimes the way people you can do anything in Nigeria and go scot free, they come out and do anything because nobody can be able to. Even the vice president knows these people because he mentioned 30 bishops. For him to mention that number means he was the one that hired them. So you should question the Shetima himself. That should be person, the first person that should be questioned, the first person that should be arrested because he mentioned the exactly number. He said 30. So for him to mention that 30, that means he has the knowledge of people that was there. So that shows you how they are because that shows you because he can be able to get that 30 because if this thing is real, you shouldn't know the number of people coming to the distance, but because of it's something they bribe people. When you look at the kind of people, even if you want to do something, if you want to make it more legit than bringing people from gutter to come and represent people that are very dignity people, I think that is an embarrassment. If he do this into another religion, or maybe he do it, I think by now people can't have it. Maybe people are starting burning house or burning any places. But I think the can should take this thing very seriously because if they allow this thing to go just like that, trust me, people will start using it. Another person, maybe in the next election, will start using that kind of form. So I think they should use these people as an example to any other person that will even try to dream about it or try to even to have it in your own sense. I think that is the most important thing to do. And about Abakere, for me, that shouldn't be a case. In Nigeria, what are we talking about Abakere? I don't think it's something it shouldn't be a discussion because people like that shouldn't be a discussion when it comes to the reality of Nigeria because they are the people that are portraying Nigeria in this way that Nigeria is. So I don't think even for me, if I'm happen to be a relation to Abakar, I will ask him not to speak because you speak is even making the matter more worse, even making people get more angry. Because there you are, you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there in a very good in a place that whenever in the morning they will bring you out and you can render you a very good punishment because you staying there. He's not even receiving any punishment, he's just there chilling. So for me, his case is not supposed to be talking. He's not supposed to be coming out and be telling people, "You get me? I should be released." If they release Abaka, they should went to every prison in Nigeria and release everybody because they are the same citizen like Abaka. So if you give Abaka a layaway, you should also give everybody on the street, everybody in the prison, in the cell, everybody should be released because they are the same citizen like Abaka. They are the same person like Abaka. So you shouldn't treat one person in a different way and treat others in a different. This is what Buhari did when Buhari released people they are already convicted as a criminal. You went and pardoned them. How can you pardon a criminal? Somebody that steal money in Nigeria, somebody that steal the future of people, then you pardon that person. So that shows you the level Nigeria have been because we celebrate failure, we celebrate armed robbers, we celebrate thieves because we don't celebrate good things. We always celebrate bad things in Nigeria. So once you look at the mad guy, once you're a mad person, trust me, you will make money in Nigeria. We celebrate mad things. Anything that is not good, that is what Nigeria keep portraying. So for me, it shouldn't be an issue. So when it comes to all I'm asking people, let everybody, if you have in your own way, in your own platform that you can contribute, keep preaching this thing. But in terms of allowing some people's idea, like people like you see people like Asari Dukubo, what do you expect from somebody from my back? They are the failure. Asari Dukubo is an example of failure, what Nigeria has become, because in a country that is functioning, Asari Dukubo is supposed to be arrested. He's supposed to be serving jail now. But because of the country is not functioning, that is why you see people like Asari Dukubo have more to say. So yeah, I'm thinking when Nigeria start functioning, when system is putting in a good way, trust me, people like Asari Dukubo will be locked in a very place that they can't even see this on planet even to speak because them are the reason why Nigeria it is today. So for me, those people shouldn't be listening to them. They are not anything. They are not contributing anything. They
Okay.
just come out and people imagine Asari Dukubo. Asari Dukubo is not even supposed to be giving an interview. He doesn't even deserve an interview in national television. But they will be giving somebody like that an interview. But they can't give a professor an interview. They will give somebody a failure an interview. So that is my only two contribution. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Collins, for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Ayo Joel, thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys for all you're doing for Niger Watch. You know, may your labor never be in vain. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you all so much. I'm super grateful for everything, for the love, for the support, and the encouragement. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have
Uh,
here.
before you, I don't know if I can say something.
Mr. Tiyobala, please go ahead. You can.
Okay, please. Thank you so much, Madam Kachi. And I just want to first of all thank Niger Watch. If not for the fact that Niger Watch created this platform, people would have been hearing this message.
Mm-hmm.
I know how much you people have been complaining over the days, over time now, how you buy fuel to ensure that not only fuel, they pay staff here, isn't it? If not
Yes,
for
both payment of staff, but everything is
buy
just
data, isn't
the
it?
data. Yes.
But I think that if people dedicate this channel to support Peter Obi, fine. If you also go to Facebook, go to social media, you see people dedicating their channel to support Peter Obi. Though they are making one or two one naira out of it, fine, is good. We also need some persons who can volunteer their time to go to villages. You know, we are here, maybe I'm working now, I'm making my money. Those people will need to dedicate their time to go to villages. All this you need money. We should not shy away from it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tiobala. Thank you for that. And thank you to you guys. I'm super grateful for having you guys here. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris George, please, are you ready for me?
Good evening.
Mr. Chris.
I'm here.
Good evening to you, Mr. Chris. Please be more audible. I can barely hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Please go ahead and make your contributions.
Well, let me start from Tinubu Bishop, Tinubu Diocese. Let me start from there. Nigeria is a country of amazing thing where funny things happen, which is against the law, and everyone take it granted. Assume this happened in America or Western world. You see, those bishop will be investigated and then arrested. So Nigeria is a funny country. Let me put it like that. Nigeria is a funny country where everything happens. Lawless country and lawlessness, where armed robbery entitled as a king, where innocent people entitled as a criminal. You see, but thank God for this Niger Watch and the Labour Party candidate P2B movement. So you see, this Tinubu issue of Tinubu faking bishops, everything concerning Tinubu is fake. That's why I will title it there. Everything concerning Tinubu fake, state of origin fake, age fake, school fake. So I want Nigerians to think to wisely think in sciences. We say everything moves up and come down equal to the same gravitational force. You see, I want Nigerians to think up and down. Who they will vote? Is it the person that's faking documents, faking people, faking religion? Are they going to vote? Or person that is straightforward to them, are they going to vote? You see, truth is bitter, and to do fake thing is faster. So, issue APC government can put Nigeria in a serious siege, and they bring in another person because there's one certain time I'm watching Tinubu interview. He said that he will take Nigeria from bottom to the underwear. But President Buhari completed his promise. That's why I like Buhari in his part. He said he will take Nigeria from top to the bottom. You see, Buhari completed whatever he says. So Tinubu said what? He will take Nigeria from bottom to underwear. It's that part. I like it very well. That's why it's so funny. So, and I want Nigeria to think well concerning that, because I don't know why a drug rod sure Nigeria will vote a drug world as a what? Their president. Western world, where does that thing happen? In Western world, Tinubu supposed to be in jail. In case of Atiku have fraudulent case. So that concluded the facts. Let me come for case of Abba Kaere. You see, Abba Kaere is one that prosecuted many innocent souls in Southeast. Deal with them, invaded many villages with his men. Nothing goes for nothing. He said, in the word of Kama, say everything, nothing goes for nothing. So why Nigeria government keep on keeping Abba Kaere? Why? If Abba Kaere case, if Nigeria bail Abba Kaere case, America will come after him. That's most. Because in America, there does not keep any drug war or drug cartel. America does not permit that such thing. The reason why Nigerian government keep doing this Abba Kaere of a man is because of what? Many senators, including the police officials, what they are called the IGP, all of them, including the president, all of them will be figured out for drug world. All of us main case of Abacha. Abacha is a drug world. There's no difference between Buhari regime and Abacha regime. So if Nigerian government release this man, America will come after them, and many Nigerian politicians, the one we call a rich or a right, their name will be mentioned. About Nigeria know why they're keeping it, because they don't want the name to be revealed. So I concluded that fact. So Nigeria is a funny country. Again, he said concerning someone say P2B need fund for election for people to vote him in. You see, let us say the truth. Nigeria is a country that when someone give you money, you close mouth and avoid to say the truth. When you calculate that fact, Nigeria has been in that form. Many people can vote, and when you give them money, you will vote. Because I remember elections, one time election, that was 2015. I was in Bayelsa State, reside in a town called Sabama local government. I was there in 2015. I was there because I came back from Ecuador during that December period. I stayed in the election. So APC was sharing 10,000, PDP sharing 5,000. You see the equation difference there now. The APC that is sharing 10,000, PDP sharing 5,000 naira. So I believe that in that fact, APC won the election because, including my own people that is there, all of them rejoice with 10,000 go home. Before the election, all of them collected money, but we have to change our narrative of thinking. Like I start speaking to my friends, my people. Let us change this narrative. You can't collect 10,000 naira and waste the entire 4 years. No electricity, no standard of education, no social amenity, nothing in function. Because the person that gives you money must do what? Must recover his money before he do any work for you. And still root the one in the root. That is Nigeria for you. So I don't believe that P2B need funds, because Nigeria has been wiser now. Nigeria has been what? Wiser. Any person that P2B need fund, that is true, but as a true Nigerian citizen that want development, want good things for Nigeria, he doesn't need fund to vote for a right candidate to transfer Nigeria. Look at other African countries, having Nigeria like a stop. Look at Cape Verde. Look at Morocco. Look at Kenya. Look at how their government have functioned. Look at development in the country. Look at Egypt. Look at all this country. That's why I want my fellow Nigeria to observe. When you observe Egypt, observe Morocco, observe Cape Verde, observe Kenya, okay, observe Nigeria. See the difference. So that's what I will drop the curtain now. Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris George. Thank you for that submission. I'm going to go straight to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, can you hear me, please? Good evening to you. Okay, I guess Engineer Ken is not ready for us at the moment. I'm going to go to Mr. Ed, aka Patriotic Nigerian. Mr. Ed, are you ready for me? Good evening to you.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Please, can
Thank
you
you.
remind me what topic we have on the table?
Okay, but we're basically talking about three or four different things right now. Abakari saying that it should be released on bail because when they broke into the Kuje prison, it didn't run like the other inmates ran. So that alone should make them. Please, guys, please, if it's not your time to talk, please don't unmute yourself. Thank you very much. So that's for Abba Carey that it should be released on bail. Then we have an article for here that Tinubu actually came out to say that an article in a statement rather that he said those bishops are not fake. Those people are real bishops. They are not mechanics. They are not shoemakers, like the way people claim that they are. That these people are real, just that they are upcoming, bishops. So it's possible that people might not really know them. So they are real bishops. And also Isaac Fayoshe came out, to say that Peter Obi needs money to actually gain victory in the up and coming election. And he gave some instances about having over 2,000 units in Ekiti State, for example, saying that each of the units needs an agent or more than one agent to be there to oversee the smooth running of the election. So he made some calculations and said Peter Obi will be needing nothing less than at least 30 billion naira to be able to carry on this election. So basically, that's what we're talking about today.
Okay, thank you so much, Kashi. First, I
You're
just want
here.
to commend this platform, and I really appreciate the fact that it's really, going from heights to heights. I see some familiar faces that I've also seen in other platforms like Alaro here, CM. I see them on Dr. Damages and I think One Man platform. Yeah, so it's really good. I like the fact that this platform is really like um, you know bringing this kind of brains in, and it makes for a very robust conversation. So
Thank
having
you.
said that, yeah, let me just quickly cut to the chase and talk about the questions on the table. I really don't want to respond to the Isaac Fayoshe's question because I think the last speaker or the speaker before him did a very good job on that. What these guys are just really concerned about is bribe money, not really money in to carry out an effective electioneering campaign. And that's not really what they're thinking about. What they're thinking about is how to bribe voters. So I won't touch too much on that. On the issue of Abakari, I think it's very, very laughable. Uh, I, I I don't know if he has been sentenced. I doubt if he has been. So I mean, he's an officer. He's an officer of the law. Is that the way the law works? That you just gonna be pardoned on the basis of sentiments because you did not leave? I mean, were you supposed to leave in the first place? It's kind of very laughable for him to say so. Did he extend that level of clemency to the people who he, you know, deprived of their rights in his enforcement of the law? Did he extend that level of clemency to them? Because we've heard a lot of anti-human practices that he carried out while being an officer of the Nigerian police force. And then on the issue of Tinubu, saying that the bishops are not fake, that they are upcoming. I mean, this is very, I don't know. It's just like it's the lowest ebb that these guys can go to. For Christ's sake, your wife is a pastor. The vice president, who you are alleged to have foisted on Nigeria in 2015, is a pastor. Why can't you use these people to bring genuine pastors if that's really what you're about? I mean, you have that ability if that's what you're really gonna do. And if we're really gonna get to the root of it, if you want fake pastors, like when I say fake pastors, I mean pastors are actually leaders in congregations, actual pastors who are in need for monetary um, gains, you could actually have gotten those people, but it just tells you how much, should I use the word, they despise um, the Christian body, for you to go bring people from the streets and invite them to the unveiling of your vice presidential candidate. I just, it's very embarrassing. It's insulting. You could have actually gotten fake pastors, because we have to agree that they are actually pastors who are in it for money. But you decided to just go out there and pick whatever touts you could find, or maybe some APC, APC members, and put the clerical garb upon them, and you know push them forwards to represent the Christian faith. I think that's really despicable and should be condemned. That's really my contribution today. As I said, I'm really happy to hear from the people we have on the panel. I think Theobala is also here. So yeah, I did listen to her.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ed, for that contribution. Thank you to our amazing panelists, to the wonderful people in the comment section, and to the beautiful viewers out there watching us right now. God bless you. I really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like and share this broadcast. Please like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much. I'm going to go to a new face I'm seeing here, Alaro of Nigeria. I hope I got that correctly, Mr. Alaro.
Yes, thank you, madam. It's a pleasure to be on your platform. That's the Alaro of Nigeria.
Good
So
evening to you. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good, and I hope everybody online is also doing good. And with all due respect, my brothers and sisters, I would like for everyone to stay focused. So when we're talking about the issue of fake bishops, honestly, I think is irrelevant. And I would like for Nigerians to take something very seriously. Peter Obi does not need Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a PDP card carrying member. Nigeria needs Peter Obi. So that being said, if the problem of Nigeria, every Nigerian I know is suffering, basically, let's be realistic. The people in diaspora support everybody that's linked to them. That's how Nigeria survives today. If you know you're suffering, then you have no choice at this point but to be obedient. This is not about APC, PDP. If you want to sell your votes, that means you haven't suffered enough. You have no reason to complain. So you got to really stay focused. When you are talking about being in contact with what is really going on, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give to save yourself? Look around you in your environment. Turn around in your living room. Look at your kids. What are you willing to give to them? What is it going to cost you? If it's going to be 100 naira a month, you can afford. People talk about Peter Obi doesn't have money. Peter Obi has money to comfortably survive in Nigeria for as long as he wants to. Let's be realistic. When you say Peter Obi doesn't have money to run his campaign, where's the money? The people that are running those other campaigns from APC, the PDP that I'm a member of, where's the money coming from? They're stealing from you, giving to you to rob you some more. If you want to save yourself and your kids and your family, take for the next 8 months, We pray more than any country in the world. We pray more than Mecca. We pray more than Israel. So for the next 8 months, stop giving your tithes to the churches. The 10%, give it to support what will save you and your family. Let's be realistic and talk to ourselves. We know what the problem is. There's no point. Peter Obi has the brain to save us. But if we want to get saved, we have to show the initiative to save ourselves. He's not going to give his brain, give his might, and give everything he has worked for his entire life to save you, that you're unwilling to save yourself. I'm giving my time, I'm giving my effort at an inconvenience, but this is a needed necessity at the point we are in today. A chance like this is not going to be around for the next 50 years. Peter Obi did not leave PDP just because he wants to be president. There are people in PDP that want a better Nigeria. Once they know he cannot get the ticket, that's why he left. Things happen for a reason. There are people underneath that are supporting, that want a better Nigeria. But what's most important is for us Nigerians, 51% of registered voters in Nigerians are under 30. These are the people suffering the most. These are the youths. Youths in Nigeria, the ones that are suffering the most, are from the north. So when we're talking about tribalism, forget it. Suffering cuts across the board all the way. Everybody in Nigeria, they suffer. It doesn't know whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. Do you love yourself? Look around. Do you love your kids? Are you tired of your suffering? If you're not tired, let's keep going. Sell your votes. Get a bag of rice, get a Jeep at best, and then suffer the next 4 years. You know, I came in, I heard a lot of things, and people get sentimental, but the suffering is so massive and so overall that, and I think sometimes we lose ourselves in the sense of reality of what's really going on in this nation. If you're not willing to fight for it, at least conveniently in the comfort of your home, support the person that wants to fight for it. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I really do appreciate the platform and the chance you've given me. Madam, have a blessed day.
Thank you
Keep
so
up
much.
the good work.
Thank you, Mr.
One
Alaro.
Nigeria, one love, no
Thank you.
tribalism. Check me out, Alaro of Nigeria, Twitter.
Nigeria.
Check me out on
Thank
YouTube.
you so much. Thank you so
It's a
much,
pleasure.
Mr.
God bless
Alaro.
my-
I'm so glad to have you here for real. Please join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. We're going to be having our debate tomorrow, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. You really have to join us. I mean, for this few moments you just spoke, like everybody was practically listening to you. So please, you have to join us. We need to keep hearing the words of encouragement, the words of wisdom. We need to keep hearing it. We need to keep preaching the word of hope. We really need to, because like you literally just said, nobody prays the way Nigerians do. At this point, we need to pray and we need to work. We need to put, God will not come down and do for us that which he has given us the power to do for ourselves, right? We need all hands on deck. Like everybody, we need all hands on deck.
Both are there.
Put your money where your mouth is. Do that, guys, please. I I had somebody that came here one time, and person really got upset, really got emotional, and was like, at this point, Nigerians, you need people to keep convincing you. Do you need people to keep convincing you at this point? Like, our suffer never too much. You don't need people to convince you. Like, everything is glaring, is around you. Like, you can see, you are passing through this stuff right now. Dollar is 650 naira. I came here 2 days ago and I told you guys dollar is 610. It's 650 now. 650. People, no food, no money, nothing. It's just terrible. Okay, let's say, okay, Nigerians living in the diaspora, fine, but these guys are putting in more hours than they would usually put in because they need to support their families back home. It's just terrible. Mr. Alaro, you were going to say something.
Yes, Nigerians in diaspora remit $2 billion monthly.
And I also think something should be done about Nigerians in the diasporas for them to even have access to votes. Really, I think something should be done about that.
That will be dealt with. They cannot afford for us to vote because that will manipulate. They cannot bribe us. You have to get why that's not happening. It's not that the technical ability is not there, but why would you let people vote that you cannot bribe? The percentage, when the people that are being bribed, Nigerians fear elections. I've been involved in politics since 2005, actively. Nigerians fear elections, but the people that are being bribed are those that are so poor. And that's when you're talking about, and this is, you have the 31% under the age of 30. And then from 30 to 50, you have 21%. Once you get this, if you can bribe this block, you win in Nigeria. So it's now left for those people to suffer the next 8 months. Don't get fed with 5,000 monthly. Vote for the rest of your life. This is what we're talking about. This is the end game. Now or never. You have a choice. The choice is on us all. Peter Obi should not be stressed. His brain is enough. Let the man leave. When we get him there, he will do the work. But for him to give everything he suffered for his whole life to save you and your family, please, I beg.
Thank you, Alaro of Nigeria. Thank you so much for that.
I will try my best to meet up tomorrow. If I'm not there, do please forgive me. That means I have other things, but I will try my possible best.
Thank you. That's fine. Thank you very much. I hope you have subscribed though.
I will do that immediately.
Please do so. Thank you so much, Alaro of Nigeria. Thank you.
Yes, madam.
Wonderful
Have a blessed day.
You
enjoy
too.
the show. I will.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Ayojo. Ayojo, Mr. Ayojo, are you ready for me, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good evening, Mr. Ayo. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. The panelists, everyone, Kashi, good evening, and all those underneath commenting on the program. I'm one of your favorite fans that always watch the program every time, everything. And I must
thank you.
What you guys have been doing
Thank
every
you so
time.
much, Mr. Ayo. And also thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I don't really have much to say because the last speaker have erased part of what I want to say because this is just my personal opinion. It might not be relating to the main topic on what is online. Since I've been watching this program, it has always been a pain to me that I've not been seeing my Yoruba men, Yoruba women coming on this program as much as I want. And I'm thinking, were they not seeing what is going? Were they still tribalists or I don't know? But having Mr. Alaro online today, that erased a lot from my mind, which I really appreciate him wherever he is. The second one, which if Mr. Alaro is still there, is about what he said earlier on that a lot of people, even in the PDP, want the best for Nigeria, which means maybe directly or indirectly, some of them were supporting Obi underneath. If he has the opportunity to just clarify a bit, if this is his own opinion or if he knows this deep down inside the PDP, because it will be a great news for me to hear that if it is from within the party. Will be a
Okay,
great
Mr.
thing.
Alara is no longer here. He has left. So, but
Okay.
Mr. Alaro, if you're hearing this question and you're still on the comment section, please answer Mr. Ayo on the comment section. Mr. Ayo, you can go ahead, please.
Yeah. Then it's a shame that people can't. I don't know why my people have eyes, but they can't really see. I sent a comment earlier on that is it not the right time for Nigerians to even know the right from left? I can't believe it that we are still here telling Nigerians the right things. Though I can understand that maybe most of us here on the platform, most of us, maybe 95%, are in diaspora.
Sorry
And
to
we've
cut
seen,
you. Sorry to cut you, Mr. Ayojo. Mr. Alaro of Nigeria just replied to your question and he said, yes, we support Peter Obi. So I'm
oh,
guessing it's not just his personal opinion. I'm guessing it's a collective opinion.
oh, great. That's good. Thanks for that, Mr. Laro. That's good. So I look at it that why can't people just see beyond what they were saying? Because to me, I'm a Yoruba man, but who is Tinubu to be talking? This man has destroyed Nigeria more than what he, look, I don't want to talk about him. That's just the truth. Let me talk about the aspect of Peter Obi has money for election or he doesn't have money. All this is a bullshit. In my own opinion, the way I know how quality election is being run by party, all party members. Is it because Mr. Obi is the one, the flag bearer must be the one to spend the money? It's going to come from the supporter, but because all these looters, they've done away with our money, with our future. That's why they can throw it to our face without feeling remorse about it that he doesn't have structure. When they talk about structure here, between me and you, let's know it. They're talking about money, not even anything. Because they know they can bribe people, they've weaponized them with poverty, with insecurity. A lot of people don't even know they don't have what their children will eat at night. Imagine someone now coming to to that one and say, you know what, take this 10,000 naira and you do this for me. A lot will do it. That is the tactics the politicians in Nigeria were using to dehumanize us. I don't think in UK here, I don't think someone contesting for prime minister will be saying you want to spend 30 million pounds on election. It is the members, donors, financiers, everybody will come together and that's how election should be run. But when you ask just one person because you want to, like Mr. Laro said, do you expect me to use my hard-earned money to save your life? Look, my sister, I appreciate you guys on what you are doing and a little advice. This is what me for personally I want to do, and maybe it can open door for anyone to think along that line. Like I said, we have no choice than to educate them.
Okay.
Most cases in my own hometown, I always send money to the king of my hometown that he should buy rice, buy beans, and give to the elderly people. So now I'm traveling to Nigeria in October and I've called the king by telling him that I will need a town hall to host a meeting with all the elderly people in my town.
Okay.
So it's just a knowledge that if anyone can reason that way too, we need to liberate these people. And the meeting is all about this election thing. The little I can do, even if if I'm happy to have 50 of them, if it is 20, if it is 100, we'll have the meeting. I will discuss with them. I will liberate them about Peter Obi, print
Well
a
done,
poster,
sir.
show them everything. You don't need to say, well done. I'm saving my own personal life, Takashi.
Mm.
I'm saving my own personal life. My kids are here in abroad. The way they were behaving, I look at them and this sometimes I say, this is not our culture. We are losing it already. So one way or the other, I have to fight for my own future. So I'm not doing it for Obi. I'm not doing it for anyone. I'm doing it for my own self. So I just brought that up for everyone, both those who are underneath the comments, who are on the panel, if any way that we can help aside from having this, because not everyone has access to internet. So most especially those local people. That is the way we can do it. That is the way. And in the issue of the money, I know they will be surprised, because when the campaign starts now and Peter Obi brings out an account for raising funds, they will be surprised. So that is my
Great.
contribution for tonight. I really appreciate you guys and keep on
Thank
the good work,
you.
and I'll still remain with you guys
Thank
now
you so
and
much.
forever. Thank you very
Now
much
and
for this.
forever. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayojo, and thank
Thank
you
you. Thank
for supporting Nigeria Watch. Guys, please let's try and be mindful with our words. Let's try and be mindful with our words. I know sometimes when you think about what is going on in the country, it's heartbreaking, and sometimes you just utter some things out of emotions or out of anger, which is totally understandable. But let's not forget that the Nigeria World platform has its own guideline, and YouTube also have their own guidelines, so we don't get striked out. I hope you guys understand. Thank you so much. Our time is already fast spent, but we still have two more people to go. So I'm going to go straight to Mr. Lucky Ralph. But before I do so, guys, help me to like and share this broadcast. These likes are not encouraging. You people don't like my face. You don't like the discussion or what? Please help me to like. To like is actually free, and to share is free. So help me to like this broadcast and share this broadcast so more people can see what we are doing. We're not just here because of you and me. We are here because, we want more people to get sensitized. We want more people to know what is actually going on. So please, guys, help us to like and share this broadcast. Help us to like it because of the algorithm, so our message can spread like wildfire. So help me to like and share this broadcast. God bless you as you do so, and do not forget to use the super chat just on the comment section, the right side of the comment section. Click on it and support us with anything that you can to keep this moving forward. Thank you all so much, guys. We have a caller right here. I'm just going to pick this call quickly, guys, before we go straight to Mr. Lucky Raf. Good evening to you, and thank you for calling Ninja Watch. I can hear you. Please, can you be more audible so people can hear you?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead and make your contribution.
Okay. So, my own case is that, see, there's a caller, there's a one of the panelists said something about Tinubu. Tinubu and Atiku, they need to come and come talk with the one for Nigeria. You understand? Because the area of 2019, the time when Buhari they come for the second term, because if you watch now the campaign when Buhari they come back, they not come out for debate, so they not come for debate. So Buhari they come for debate every time, and other president candidates, all of them they come out for debate. Buhari don't come out. Nigeria, all your journalists they just keep quiet. They don't talk. This time, now Nigeria everybody not know why. Because who never fight this time, don't say Nigeria again.
Mr. Ife, who are you supporting? Mr. Ife, who are you supporting?
You go ask Moki whether it's a bit of banana.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ife. Thank you so much for that contribution. No problem. Okay, thank you. We can hear you. Okay. All right. Thank you.
So that's my opinion.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ife. Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Mr. Evan, may God bless everybody and may God bless him too. Amen. No, Mr. Tiobala, you have a fan right there. You have a fan, Mr. Tiobala. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Mr.
thank you, Kola.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, guys. Mr. Lucky, are you ready for me now, please?
Yes, I'm here, Kachi. Good evening.
Please, good evening to you. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Good evening,
All right.
everyone. I salute all of you. Just like one of the callers said, we should focus on how to deliver the election because we are not doing it for ourselves, for P2B. Rather, we are doing it for ourselves, for the future of our children. But there's something people in Nigeria take for granted. Things they see as little things. But such is what makes a leader. Something like these bishops and priests, they organize in APC, it may look funny. It may look like something that is not worth talking about. But lies, if someone that is vying to be a president can engage in anything like this, it shows the person's character. And character, positive character, is what is missing in Nigerian leadership. You know, this kind of thing is enough to disqualify someone, not officially disqualify the person from contesting, but disqualify the person before the people that we vote. But because of the country we come from, we see it as a joke. We see it as a joke. So that's all I can say when it comes to the issue of the priests and bishops. Now, very importantly, concerning what our brother said about contacting people at home, our chieftains and the kings and all that, that is very important. At this point in time, I believe any of us that can't spend 3 or 4 hours on the course of this campaign is missing out, because we are fighting for our life. I don't know how any other person sees it, but we are fighting for our lives. A country whereby what people are forgetting is this: no matter how much you collect, there is no assurance that you even going to reach your home. You might collect it, you enter transport, you can't even get to your home. There's no assurance. There's no assurance that you will stay alive and finish that money within the 2 days it will last. That is the situation we are in. But we all are aware of the situation. Sometimes I feel, how can someone sit down, meditate, and come out with the idea of supporting our elders that we supposed to encourage to retire? I ask someone, if this man our father, if he's your father, are you going to encourage him to continue working? No, You will be begging him to stop working. You will be providing for him to take good care of himself. And here we are encouraging someone as old as they are to rule a nation like Nigeria, where madness is all over in Aso Rock and state houses, where people without conscience are in charge. It's unexplainable. I don't know what to think of it, but we will continue to preach the gospel. We'll continue to talk to them, because everybody don't have the privilege of having mind of their own. It's not everyone that have the privilege of having mind of their own, to think and make decision by themselves. It's a gift from God. From what is happening, you can see. Even someone that calls himself a professor or a master degree holder, you see the person talking and behaving like a child. He forgot everything that happened yesterday or past month. Education sometimes is not wisdom. Education is not wisdom, it's just knowledge. But people mistake it for wisdom. All these things going on in Nigeria right now, I don't know how HPC managed to get the vote, the little vote they got in Osun, but it happened because they have manipulated the people by making sure they stay hungry, so that whenever they come to them with little bread, they will fight for it, collect it, and sleep, or do their bidding, just like what they are doing in the north with our brothers. They make sure that our Nigerians don't go to school. They make sure they stay hungry, so that whenever they come with bread, with 1,000, with 500, and make a request, order them to go and vote to anybody, they will go, because they don't have mind of their own. So we have a lot we are fighting against.
Okay.
Some are not intentional.
Okay.
So right now, let us all keep doing our best. This have never happened before. And if we miss it, I'm not sure it's going to happen soon. Just like our brother said, 50 years coming, we might not see a candidate where everyone will be out to support the person, will be out to contribute. Coming to finance, a little about finance. The thing is this: these old politicians have is not that they are not paying attention, but they are trying to deny that things they pay money to do, people are doing it for free. Things that they can spend 10 million to do is being done for free by obedience. And that is the thing they don't understand. Just like the way people gather and be counting vote in Osun State, that is how obedience will sit down the day they cast a vote and sit down and count the vote with them. If they don't have data, they will give them data. And that is what they are forgetting.
Thank you. Thank you,
May
Mr.
May God bless all of us. And
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Lucky Ralph. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Judin, the last person we have for today. Mr. Judin. Mr. Judin, good evening. Or will I say good afternoon to you? How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. I'm doing all right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Please go ahead and make your contributions.
Good afternoon, everybody, and those both in the commentary section and those hearing us. Everybody have spoken of virtually everything. It's for us to utilize it and open our eyes and begin to say no to identity politics, because what is killing us the most is identity politics. Because it's my brother or my sister that is there, therefore I have to support him or her. Because it's my town person that is there, I have to support him or her. Because it's my village person, it shouldn't have to be so. You see, integrity in life, integrity in life dictates that you do what is right at all costs. It doesn't matter who is there. It doesn't matter how it's going to, whether it's going to benefit you or not. That's what integrity is. Okay, and it saddened my heart that at this time people could even still be gathering in a rally or be talking about Tinubu. What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? We are getting out from a 7 torturous year, the most darkest years in the history of Nigeria, aside the Nigerian Civil War, from one terrorist government, okay, that caught terrorists, that romances terrorists, and even refuses to call them terrorism, even when the whole world knows that they are terrorists, because they are his own people. To another leadership that has promised that is going to continue the same thing, that is going to continue where terrorist Buhari has stopped. I mean, what do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? We shouldn't even be talking to people to try to educate them or saying this kind of thing at this time. At this time, we're supposed to even be strategizing how we are going to, educate people in rural areas, how they have to vote, how they have to recognize the right spots to, place their hand, and how they shouldn't go and be taking money to, because it's those rural area uneducated people in the rural areas that are affected most, because they come, they give them money, they give them wrapper for the women, they give them wrapper, they give them bread. I don't know if any of you have seen, I'm sure most of you must have seen the video going around on the internet of it's like a factory of beans being bagged, being packaged with Tinubu branding. So apparently this man has, mopped up all the beans in Nigeria to package them in order to use them as, the old politics now. I'm sure those are where his confidence has been lying, because he has stolen so much money from Lagos, so in trillions. So he believed, okay, my money will do it. It's just, to go and buy the people as usual. Well, it's up to you guys if you allow this to happen again. A man that lacks integrity, a thief, a man that can go and hire people. They are not even, most of those people it has even proved that most of those people, so-called bishops, they are not even bishops. Most of them are even, who knows, whether they are even part of Boko Haram self, or Hausa Fulanis. And then they put on them some nasty whatever that's not even, those are not even the real uniform for bishops, in order to validate himself, in order to make himself look good, himself and his terrorist running mate, so that they will say, okay, after all, even if you are Muslim, bishops are supporting us after all, to legitimize their candidacy. Can you imagine how low somebody can stoop? How low a man that is contesting for the #1 position in Nigeria, in a country like Nigeria, how low such an individual can go, and people are still supporting this? I think it tells about people's integrity. Honestly, it tells about people's integrity. Because if I see anybody supporting this man, honestly, if that person comes out and tells me he has any integrity, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. Except his family, and then again, I want his children, because of their inordinate ambition, because of their selfish desire, because of their mundane desire to see that their father become a president. They have refused to do the honorable thing, which is to call their father and say, hey, old man, it's enough. It's better to bow out when the ovation is loudest. Come home. It's okay. Retire. Stay at home. Continue to enjoy the money you have stolen so far from Nigeria and from Lagos in particular. Don't go there again. You are too old. You are sick. You can't campaign. You can't even stand 5 minutes on a podium to deliver a speech. You go around, you even pee on your pants. You can't do that. You can't be disgracing us, your children. You're wearing diapers. How can you function? Even if you win the election, how can you be going around knowing the stress and the pressure that a president that is on the shoulders of a president? How can you? You still want to go there and become like Buhari that does not go out, that they pin down in the Aso Rock, that can't even go and spend 1 minute to talk to media, to talk to Nigerians, even when the country is burning. He stays there in Aso Rock. He wouldn't come and talk to the people. Stay at home. But they wouldn't tell his father, because all of them are hoping that should his father become a president, just like what he has done in Lagos, his son is in charge of all the billboard, all the advertisement in Lagos, and he's also grooming him to become governor in Lagos. His daughter is Iyaloja, in charge of all the money, all the whatever revenue in the market and everything. And his wife is a senator, stealing the money from the federal government, and a part of those senators stealing our money. They want to do that so that when they go to the national level, they will now have a more wider space to steal and to loot, as they have done in Lagos, have sucked Lagos dry. Okay, people will go to Lagos and tell me that he has done so much in Lagos. What has he done compared to the revenue that comes in that Lagos derives? There is nothing. There is just nothing that any same person can say that man has did in Lagos. And whatever the governors are doing in Lagos is just a scratch. It's just a scratch compared to the amount of resources that Lagos have. That if you give that Lagos to any person, somebody like Peter Obi, if you give that Lagos to him with all the revenue, in fact, Lagos will become one of the best country in the world, one of the best states in the world. Somebody like Peter Obi, or anybody that knows knows that leadership is not to steal, but leadership is to serve the people. Look at the railway they are constructing in Lagos for how many years? How many years? They have not finished. And that railway have cost billions of dollars. But the same mileage of that railway system that constructed that have cost so much money, go to see those ones they constructed in many other countries, even African countries. They are longer, and even less expensive. If they tell you how much billions that Sanwo-Olu and Tinubu have stolen from that railway construction in Lagos, you will be shocked. And this is the kind of thing they want to come into the national arena to steal. That is why he steals presidency as his own right, Emilokon, as his own is his turn. Who tell you it's his turn? How do you know? Is he turn by turn? I even forgot. Nigeria is turn by turn limited. Yeah, because those who are supporting him now, and they believe that it's his turn, let us support him, so that next time it will be our turn. Otherwise, what else will it have been that people will be supporting such a crooked man? Is it Atiku that we're talking about? People that have no integrity. Up to today, Tinubu has not told anybody his age. He lied on just about everything. Everything, even his name. Tinubu is not even his original name. That is not his name. People, the destiny is there.
Thank you.
Why are we continue to support these evil people, to continue to lead us? I hope we will all learn our lessons and then chart a new course, a new direction, so that we will develop, so that we'll get out of this darkness that we are. Ordinary electricity we don't have. May God help us.
Amen. May God really help the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But at this time, God will not come down and do for us that which He has given us the power to do for ourselves. So I keep urging everybody to do the little that they can, do what you can in your own capacity to push the message forward. Let's continue to preach the message of hope. Let's continue to do what we can do within our powers. You guys are amazing. You guys try so much to always take time out of your busy schedules to be here with us every time. God bless you. I see all your effort. I see what you guys are doing. God bless you. To my amazing viewers, you guys have a special, special place in my heart. I love you all so much. Thank you. The amazing guys on the comment section. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much, Naomi Bella, Jaco Obedient. I see you right there. I can see Uche Jenny. Thank you so much. I can see Gonzalez, Kelvin, Andrew. I see you right there. Thank you all so much for being here. I see Frank Louise. I see your Sars Bright. Thank you so much for being here. June Obaseki, Mommy Diaspora, Imo Sokre. Thank you. I see Alex Zenda. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. Irene Finest, I see you right there. Andrew IKP, I see you right there. Thank you all so much for being here. Ayo Joe, Ben Ume, thank you so much. Daniel Alex, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And to my wonderful panelists, I see Namdi Ife Kandu right there. Thank you so much, Namdi. Thank you for always joining. I see Cheesy Ami. Thank you so much for always joining. Presence Christian, thank you so much. Joyly Ogbemudia, thank you so much. Alaro of Nigeria, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. You guys are amazing. To my wonderful panelists, Mr. Judin, Mr. Lucky Ralph, Patriotic Nigerian, Mr. Here, and Mr. Ed, Mr. Let's Go, Mr. Chooks, Mobibwes, Mr. Thiobala, Mr. Collins was with us before. Thank you so much. Alaro of Nigeria, thank you. Pansat HD, thank you so much. Joseph Orji, thank you so much. Come. Thank you so much. Ayo Joe, thank you guys so much. I'm grateful. Naija Watch is grateful. Without you guys, we cannot spell success. Please endeavor to join us 10 a.m. Nigerian time, Monday to Saturday for our newspaper review, Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time for our discussion, and every Friday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time for our debates. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I love you. Unanas will take the run, and I'm going to give all my amazing panelists just 30 seconds to say a word of encouragement to Nigerians. 30 seconds, please. And I'm going to start with Mr. Thiobala. Mr. Thiobala, 30 seconds.
Thank you so much for this great work you are doing. I really want to
you.
thank each and every one of us, the listeners, those people at the comment section, Andrew, IKP. Thank you, everyone out there. Thank you so much. First of all, Nigeria, please never give up. There is hope. We have a man, who is there to rescue us from this political armed robber, which is APC and PDP. Remember, before now, we don't used to have this opportunity. They normally present us with just two candidates. Now we now have opportunity to make a choice. Thank God for everything. We cannot afford to make a mistake in 2023. Tinubu is not fit to be Nigeria president. Is not fit in terms of health-wise, and coupled with the fact that with global challenges and the trending of technology and everything around the world, now Tinubu cannot handle the situation. He's sick. He cannot handle the situation right now. Atiku, the same thing, is a corrupt man. We need to hand over Nigeria to a man who believes in from moving a nation from consumption to production, a man who is prudent in managing of a public fund, a man who does not believe in corruption. Is the person of Mr. Peter Obi. Is the person the best man for the job? Please, let's give him the support. I will urge each and every one of us, at least we can do it, maybe reaching out to our family member at home by supporting them, by giving them money for them to go and get their PVC. Also, printing up banners and every other thing. Thank you, and thank you everyone for believing in making Nigeria great again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thiobala. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Chooks. Mr. Chooks, a word to Nigerians, please. 30 seconds.
Thank you for the opportunity again. I just want to use this opportunity to thank everybody that joined in this fight. I also want to use the same opportunity to thank the newcomers. Keep sharing, keep commenting, keep letting people know, because that is the only way we can reach as much people as we can. Again, like the Mr. Alaro said, let us focus. We need focus. You know, you had the statistics he gave. We pay $2 billion every month from diaspora. So out of that 2 billion we pay every month, if it goes down to Nigeria, before you know it, the value of that money will not be, you know, up to 2 billion again. So if we can send 2 billion just to, you know, invest or whatever we're using it for, that money can only be saved if we use little out of those money we are sending to support this movement, to make sure that we get the result we desired. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chooks. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Let Go. 30 seconds. Your 30 seconds start now. What to Nigerians?
Thank you. What I have to say, thank you for this amazing platform that educates us and encourage us. What I have to say is very simple, my fellow Nigerians. All the political person, the governors, past governors, senators, they have failed us. The like of Rochas, where is Rochas today? The like of Amechis, where are they today? The like of Ababio, where are they today? They are nowhere to be found. APC did their unveiling yesterday. None of them was there. So their career is gone. Don't accept anything they tell you. Anything they tell you today is lie. The only thing you have to do is to choose the rightful way. And that rightful way is to get your PVC, is to get your voter's card, is to register, is to vote for Labour Party. And again, defend yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Let Go. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Ed, aka Patriotic Nigerian. 30 seconds. A word to Nigerian, please.
All right, thank you so much, Kashi. As I said yesterday, those that are for us are more than those that are against us. And yesterday, we just saw a sitting governor say something about other candidates stepping down for Peter Obi. We're going to see more of this coming on. So just keep hope alive, and we can do this, and we will do it by God's grace.
Thank you, Patriotic Nigerian. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky, please. Mr. Lucky Ralph. Mr. Lucky. Okay, I think Mr. Lucky is not ready for me. I'm going to go straight to the last person here, which is Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, please. 30 seconds. Nigerians.
Yes, I want everybody to remain resolute and focused. Don't be distracted. Like somebody said, help is on the way. If you get distracted now, you know, we still have many months ahead. So I'm sure you will not be able to achieve your goal. This is a wonderful opportunity that has never happened before. Just remain focused and let's, let everybody, have it in mind that if we miss this opportunity, if Nigeria misses this opportunity, well, I don't know. I really don't know when we can get this opportunity again, because what is happening is essentially the hand of God. It's not human being that is doing this. So, but we are the one that God is depending on to carry out this assignment. So I wish you all well. Thank
you. Thank you so much, Mr. Judy. Thank you, everyone, my panelists, to the amazing people in the comment section and the beautiful viewers I have there watching me right now. God bless you. God bless you. I see all you guys do. I'm not blind to your efforts. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Have an amazing day. This is Kachi saying bye-bye. Peace out and ciao, ciao. Bye.